Good evening, everybody. Before I dive into my presentation, let me introduce myself. I'm Prashanth Kusumba, and rest of my teammates.
I'm Madhu.
Bev.
Prakash. Vinod.
So these are my team members. Before I, start my presentation, let me share a transportation fact which I was found when I was browsing for for my presentation. It says if all Americans who take transit to work and they use their cars instead, then their cars would circle the earth in a line of traffic which is 23,000 miles. Isn't it great? Coming to today's agenda, the introduction for the intelligent transportation system, which is our topic, is dealt with me, and then improving safety will be dealt by Bev, and the vehicular ad hoc networks is dealt with Prakash Katanguri, and the transit info using wireless technology will be taken by Vinod Neelam, and the last one, traffic controlling using neural networks, will be taken by Madhukesh Reddy. So, the intelligent transportation systems, abbreviated as ITS. Well, the name itself says it deals with transportation systems. I mean, intelligent transportation systems. Next slide. Okay. The first question which comes to our mind is what are intelligent transportation systems? Well, the definition says the application of high technology and computer power to current freeway, traffic, and transit systems to increase the safety and efficiency of surface transportation system is what comes under this ITS. Before I explain something about the topic, let me give a live example. This was happened in the Thanksgiving break when one of our friends were driving to Chicago. We were in the city, the Chicago, and we were planning to go to the Woodfield Mall. And unfortunately, one of our friend he was driving. He was driving for an hour, and and found himself lost in the city. So, in such cases, we can use a global positioning system which is available in the market, and that would be handy. So, coming back to our topic, what makes interest for the research or scientists to do more research on ITS? Well, the answer to that question is it's due to the problems caused by traffic congestion, and this traffic congestion is increasing worldwide, and due to the motorization, urbanization, and the population growth, and one of the big is the changes in the population density, which we see a lot nowadays. And these congestions lead to a decrease in efficiency of transportation and infrastructure, and which increases the traveling time and air pollution mainly, and the fuel consumption, the natural resources for For example, if you take United States, in the starting of 1920s, United States saw a large increase in the motorization and urbanization that led to the migration of people from sparsely populated rural areas and densely packed urban areas into suburbs. So why is ITS so important for us? Because ITS offers a great opportunity in improving the safety, the convenience, and productivity of our personal and commercial travels. And it also plays a vital role in the land and funding for new road decreases, and all stuff like that. The main objective of ITS is to provide a communication standard that ensures the interoperability and interchangeability of traffic control and its devices. Using ITS, we can communicate. The intervehicular communication is possible, and let me go a bit of technical. For this intelligent transportation systems, the project deals with installation of the internet gateways, through which the vehicles, the car drivers, the persons who are driving, they can access to the internet, and access to the weather forecasting and latest news and like that, and the traffic flow and everything like that. And coming to the last one, what we are doing differently. This is what using these intelligent transportation systems, the operating the existing programs more effectively is possible, and we can make it like the transportation system and others can be made more easier through integrating some intelligent systems, like one of my friends said about the artificial intelligence. It's it's something similar to that. An intelligent transportation system, it deals with the traffic and transit management, the traffic signal systems, and global positioning systems, which I gave an example about that, and the weather and people can access to the weather information on their, while driving, and the real-time traveling information. And let me say a few advantages. I say benefits of ITS are like, it's like time saving. Well, time saving in the sense like, if you're planning to go somewhere else, like there are always many routes you can take to to reach your destination. If the traffic is more on particular exit, you can take another one, and we can also reduce the crashes and fatalities. Like we can prevent those major accidents, fatal accidents, and most thing is we can save energy and environmental benefits. We have a lot of environmental benefits on that. The next part will be continued by Bev.
Okay. Whoa. Where do we go? Technology's great when it works. Okay. Let me back up here. I'm going to discuss briefly the methods for relieving traffic congestion, improving safety, and enhancing productivity. And with the increasing population and the desire to own a car, traffic has gotten heavier and heavier over the years. The problem with the increased traffic is a lot of times they will build new roads to accommodate for that, and the cost has become problematic. So they had to find another solution to the problem. And in 1991, Congress established the Intelligent Transportation System and funded it and set parameters, general parameters for them to establish the technology to help ease the traffic congestion. In 1996, the director of the Department of Transportation decided that this would save time, lives, and improve the quality of life. And so he set a goal for the Department of Transportation to have at least 75 metropolitan areas experiencing the benefits of intelligent transportation systems. Now the movie. Mm-hmm.